Closing in on the end of yet another legislative session in Austin as lawmakers rush to get their priority bills passed through both chambers.
Yeah, I caught up with our Texoma lawmakers today who say there's still some loose ends to tie up in very little time. From the pandemic to historic winter storms, Texas lawmakers arrived in Austin ready to expect the unexpected.
It went very fast, and we were focusing on things that traditionally we don't focus.
Very little is actually finished right now. There's still a lot of negotiating between the House and Senate. Very little. A lot of stuff is 95% done and we think it's going to be done.
Longtime District 69 Representative James Frank, a veteran in the House, District 30 Senator Drew Springer, a freshman in the Senate, and 68th District Representative David Spiller entering the legislature late after winning a special election to replace Springer.
I'm very pleased. I think I've been involved in eminent domain, which really people haven't talked about, but I've been involved in that through my committee and also working with stakeholders there. And so I'm pleased to say that I think we have an agreement on that among everyone, and that'll be good for landowners and still good for critical industry as well.
November 2020 brought with it concerns of election fraud, and February this year, winter storms showing the state power grid's vulnerability to winter weather. They set out to address both issues.
We have PUC and ERCOT reform bills that we are working on to make sure that we don't ever end up back in this situation again. And I think we'll get to conference committee and come back with one that lets people know that our elections are going to be consistent across the state of Texas, and they're also going to be secure, that when you cast a vote, you don't have to worry about it being offset by a fraudulent vote.
While the House and Senate butt heads on getting some bills passed, the budget's a different story.
It's kind of funny, sometimes you don't talk about the stuff that's been mostly agreed to. Really, the Senate and the House, I think, have a real solid budget. Which is kind of tough to do in a pandemic.
Some bills mattering most to these three constituents, constitutional carry, the heartbeat bill, rural broadband access, and insurance reform are close to complete. Still a priority, limiting the governor's executive powers.
That is one of those outstanding items that there has not been agreement between the House and the Senate. And I'm going to, I think we've had a great session. I will tell you, I will be extremely frustrated and disappointed if we don't end up agreeing on something. I think it is very, very much needed. And right now, 11 days out, I don't know that there's going to be agreement. I hope and pray that we do get agreement, but I'm getting a little bit worried.
We've got a short amount of time, frankly, within which to get some of these things worked out. I'm hopeful and I'm optimistic that we can, and hopefully if everybody works hard together, we can get that done.
A legislature on the home stretch, these lawmakers holding out hope the last days go in their favor.
May 31st marks the 140th day and the last day of the 87th Legislature.